Namaste everyone. This is M. Srinivasulu, English faculty from DAT High School, RTP Township. Today we are here to interact the Unit 1 of Class 10th English with the theme called Personality Development. Now we are in the 5th session in this particular unit. Now we are moving to the further paragraphs from the A reading of the unit called Personality Development with the title Attitude is Attitude. Now look at the paragraph given here. I call it my chicken drumstick, Joe Nick, who was born in Melbourne, Australia, but now lives in Los Angeles. I would be lost without it. Now look at the explanation part of it. If you can observe it, the particular sentence, I call it my chicken drumstick, is kept in the inverted commas. Inverted commas representing that is direct words of the speaker. Speaker here we have Nick. So if we can just change the sentence into indirect speech, so we get the sentence like a Nick joked that because the sentence is in assertive. So assertive sentences generally will have that is a connecting for the reporting verb and the reported speech. So let us move on to, as Nick joked that he called it his chicken drumstick. Okay, let us see. So once again we check it. The verb given joked. So Nick joked that we have placed, and I changes according to the subject. So Nick it is. So we have taken he. So that he, the verb that is given here in the verb 1, that is in the simple present tense. It changes into simple past tense. It remains it there. Pronoun my changes according to subject. So that is why this pronoun is changed according to subject he, so it representing his. Chicken drumstick as it is, we have taken as it is the name that he was named. If you can remember the previous lines once there, chicken drumstick he called that was a little foot that was attached to his left hip. So sometimes we observe people naming their bikes also as Bantipu, Bangaram, some other names they'll keep it. As he was joking that he calls that little foot as his chicken drumstick. If you wanted to remember this well, if you remember chicken leg piece, how does it look like? What is the shape of it? Similar way, the little foot of the Nick that was adjoining to his left hip looked like. So that is why he called this particular one as his chicken drumstick. So please make the note of this particular one as indirect version. So once again let us check it out. So I call it my chicken drumstick, Joe Pudding. He said that little foot that is there adjoining to his left hip, he calls it as a chicken drumstick. We also have seen, if you change this one to indirect speech, how does it look like? This is very, very important because in many of the examinations, they had a habit of picking up the sentences within the lesson for the grammar set also. So it will be more useful for you for the grammar section. So keep in mind. Now coming to this, who was born in Melbourne, Australia? Who already we have discussed, this is called relative pronoun. Relative pronoun is generally used in defining and non-defining relative clauses to combine two different of clauses into one meaningful set. And here who representing persons and which representing things. So since we have who, it is representing the person Nick in the previous line. Who was born in Melbourne? So where was Nick born? He was born in Melbourne. Melbourne is the capital city of Australia, and he was born in that city on 4th December 1982 to Duska Vojtich and Boris Vojtich. So you remember the particular one. Was born, already we have discussed in the earlier case. Was born is a passive construction of the sentence. but generally representing the contrast sentences. So now what else? But now lives in Los Angeles. Los Angeles now is in a USA. So he moved himself to live in the city called Los Angeles, which is in USA. That means though he was born in Melbourne, Australia, but now he changed his residence to Los Angeles. Now go on to this. I would be lost without it. It representing the small foot, my dears. So what does he say? I would be lost without it. So what is this lost mean? Lost identity. Identity, recognition. Now we observe Nick Vujicic is one of the motivational speakers of the world. How does he become such a person, making difference to the other disabled people, to this particular man with only the little foot that is there with him? He made it useful for picking up things and playing football and making mobility. For all this, it was very much helpful to him. So that is why he said that he would be lost without it. Lost here is lost his identity, lost his recognition as a motivational speaker, as a person of inspiration. That would have been lost if he had not this particular little foot to him. So just to make sure of this. And coming to the next paragraph we have, I read it once. Water sports aren't Nick's only thing, but he also plays golf with a club tucked under his chin and is a huge fan of the English Premier League. Water sports. Earlier we have seen Nick is very familiar of swimming. Whenever he was a very little baby, his father made him learn how to swim. So he was familiar with swimming. Second one, he was also a surfer. He also made 360-degree spin in the surfing. So he was also associated with the surfing. So two different sport events in the waters. So that is why they said is a water sports. So water sports aren't Nick's only thing. Don't imagine that he is only capable of playing water sports. But he also had another thing. But he said he also plays golf. You might remember, golf is a game where golfer will hold a club in their hands and then they'll hit the ball to the target. And generally when you see the meaning of this particular one, a club is a heavy stick. A heavy stick which is one end thicker than the other. One end is thicker than the other. So if you can remember, this golfer's club. The club is which is heavier on one side and the other side which is easy to us to hold. So that is what is called as club. And he uses a club tucked under his chin. Tucked means you can have hold or grip, you can say. So he tucked that particular one. So he hold had the hand here. You just remember this. So I have written verb 1, but it is in the past tense. So he held the particular club under his chin as he has no arms. Generally golfers will hold the club with their arms. Here he has no arms. So he tucked the particular club under his chin. So then he hit the ball. And now what does he also say? We also got it out how does he play the golf. So they have given explanation that he uses the particular club tugging under his chin and he hits the ball to the target. Thus he make the game move on. So he plays the game like that. So that he playing golf also is made possible by Nick Vujicic, though he has no arms. Coming to the next one, and he is a huge fan of the English Premier League. You might also know very well, sometimes we like something like sports and games events where we are very fascinated towards it. Becoming fascinated is nothing but called being fan of. So there are so many fans, but some people they will be more imbibed, more fascinated towards the game and sport event. That people we call them as a huge fan. So he said himself that he is a huge fan of the English Premier League. We know very well like IPL, like a Indian Premier League. This is for cricket. We know very well. This English Premier League, it is of football. So as he is a basically football player and he love playing football and he love to run on the field after the ball, kicking it to the goal. So he himself, as a huge fan of football, he is also a huge fan of the English Premier League. So make it a point of it. Coming to the last 3 lines of this today's session, I would like to read it first and check it once. His parents decided not to send him to a special school. A decision he said was very hard for him, but which may have been the best decision they could have made for him. So what he said, his parents decided, taken decision already in the past tense, decided not to send him, to where? To a special school. Special schools we are aware. People with a physical disability like blind people, they have separate school. Like deaf people, they have separate school, or dumb people, they have separate school, and separate curriculum, separate teaching faculty, and separate environment for them. So they first initially maybe thought that he will be sending to the special school, but ultimately they took a strong decision that they are not willing to send him to a special school. Special school is only for these physically disabled people. They did not consider this person, Nick Vujicic, is physically disabled like a deaf, blind or dumb. So nothing of all this him. So he was only born with no arms and legs, like a torso. So they wanted to see him leading an independent life, though it is hard for Nick Vujicic. So parents were decided to send him to special school. So what now he said? A decision he said was, what is that he said? The decision of making him to go or joining him in a normal school, not in the special school. That is the decision. What is the decision? Not to send to a special school, not to send him to a special school. That means sending him to a common school where all the people go, all the children go and learn happily. So that is called common school. They decided to send him to a common school. So what he said, a decision he said was very hard for him, very hard when he was a boy, when he was asked by his parents to go to a common school like all the other children. So it was very hard for him to cooperate or exist in the environment where all the physically well people be there. They may be criticizing him, they may be bullying him, they may be insulting him, and they did not lend him to have any cooperation, and he always started making himself inferior by the criticism of the others, bullying of the others. That is what he said, it is very hard for him to adjust there. But which may have, what is this now representing? The decision of the parents. So which may have been the best decision they could have made for him. So what now finally he said? He said the decision of my parents sending me to a common school in the early stage of my schooling is definitely the best decision that made him now stand as a motivational speaker, that now made him to stand as a person with an independent life. That is possible because of the decision that the parents had taken the early stage. So if he said, he is very sure, if my parents hadn't taken the decision of sending me a common school, I would have not becoming a person of independent life. So that is why he said the best decision they could have made for him. What he says, that is the decision of my parents made me an independent person with a different attitude to develop. Now that is how I am now able to recognize myself as a motivational speaker by the others. So now this is the last paragraph that I would like to discuss with you, my dear students. And now let us check it out once again. The today's session. In the previous session, we have identified that opening with high quality chicken drumstick, where we have also seen the indirect version of this one, and this is naming his little foot as a chicken drumstick. He's joking. Nick is joking, but still many people they change their names, things names. They call their different things by their own names. That's up to them. So though he was born in Melbourne, Australia, now he started living in the Los Angeles, USA. And coming to this one, this paragraph we deal with he is familiar with his water sports, but also he is familiar with the field games like golf. He plays golf for tucking a club under his chin, and he also a huge fan of English Premier League. Basically, he is a football player. He showed a lot of interest and he started learning how to play football. And the last we have seen the decision of the parents sending him to a common school, not to a special school, that made him to lead an independent life, and that made him to recognized as a motivational speaker by the world. That is what in the last paragraph. Now, my dear students, I would like to request you all to read the lines once again and make it comprehend. And now you can also have one or two questions to think over. How was the decision helped Nick then, or what are the field events that he was very huge fan of? For one or two questions you can comprehend, and you practice 2 pages of your cursive handwriting to make it your handwriting more elegant. And we will meet in the next session, my dear students. And thank you very much. Thank you, Varun.